If you sell digital downloads on Etsy, then you are going to love Simply Listed's automation tool for mockups. This is going to completely automate the mockup process and allow you to get so many more digital downloads uploaded into your store in way less time. So let's dive right into the tutorial. In today's example, I'll be showing you how to make a template for a tumbler wrap PNG that you're selling, just because I think this is a pretty similar product to what you might make for lots of different things, but you can make mockups for anything that you can normally make mockups for on Canva using Simply Listed and completely automate the process. And feel free to comment down below if you would like a full tutorial for a different digital download product. I did also try making one for an ebook download, so lots of different options for what you might want to do, but we'll start with this tumbler wrap one for the example. So to create a template on Simply Listed, and if you haven't signed up for your 7-day free trial, that is down below, and you do get 20 free listings worth of mockups with your free trial. So if you click New Template here on Simply Listed, what you will need to do, since you're a digital download seller, is click Select Custom Templates. Here, you're going to upload the mockups for your template. Now, I do recommend saving all of your mockup photos along with any of your photo cards before coming to Simply Listed. So you'd be including your mockup images as well as any other images that you want included in the listing. So any information cards, free downloads, anything you normally include in the pictures, you would include all of these within your template so that we can completely upload all of the images to Etsy for you. So I would recommend doing that before getting started, is saving all of them already the same size. That way you can quickly and easily upload them all to Simply Listed all at once. The other thing that you do need to do before you actually use Simply Listed and upload your designs, if you want us to be able to publish them to Etsy for you, is you would actually need to create the Etsy listing. There does need to be an Etsy listing already made for us to be able to publish to it. So what I recommend doing is creating a template on Etsy. So here in my Etsy drafts, I have this Tumblr listing template. And so I just saved it with a generic title with one generic picture. Now do keep in mind that Simply Listed will delete all of the photos on Etsy. So this is just a placeholder. Any images you want uploaded, you will upload to Simply Listed. I put in a description. If you put in the description that you want included for every digital download, that'll be here. Pricing, quantity, I filled out the category, and even a few of the tags that might be used every single time I use this template. So then you'd save this template as a draft, and anytime you want to make a new listing on Etsy for this, all you have to do is click this little gear button and click copy. And so if you copy this listing, now I can change this one to be maybe this cow, Valentine's Day, Tumblr, PNG wrap, obviously put in all your real SEO, and then save that one as a draft. So now when I go to publish my mockups, I can publish them directly from Simply Listed to Etsy without having to download them and re-upload them. So now back to the tutorial after that prep work. So once you've clicked this Select Custom Templates button, this is where you will upload your mockups and all of your photo cards. You'll just click this button, choose Files. So once you find your mockup files and all your photo cards, you would just highlight all of them all at once and click Upload. Now you can include up to 10 images per template, and when you click Save, it will add each of these as the background image to your template. Now, if you need to reorder any of the photos that you've uploaded, it is very easy. You can just grab these two little lines above the images on the right, and you can just drag and drop these in the order that you'd like them. So if you didn't upload them in the right order, super easy to just fix that really quickly. So the next thing you need to know about creating templates on Simply Listed is the way that it works is you are going to create your own placeholder. So if you click this button, Add New Placeholder, this needs to be the exact image size of your design files. So in this example for my Tumblr wrap, I have a Tumblr wrap that is 2790 by 2460. So that way, if you make your placeholder image that exact same size, we will replace it identically with the image that you upload. So this is super important that your files are placed in the right way on the file when they're saved so that we can just replace it one for one without having to make any edits. So coming back here to Simply Listed, that was 2790 by 2460. And then I'm just going to name this Tumblr wrap. So you can just name the placeholder anything that you want, because if you are going to be including multiple different designs within one template, you can make Tumblr wrap 1, Tumblr wrap 2. And so if you are selling, say, multiple designs in one file, you could upload as many of these placeholders as you want. But in this example, I'll just be doing the 1. And so here you can see the mockup that I purchased is a see-through mockup. So let me make this smaller. So this is just a placeholder for the background, so I know where to put the actual design template, the placeholder. But what you'll be doing is you'll be uploading this particular one, this mockup, on top of the placeholder design, so that way it has the shine and the shadows and everything. So give me just a moment and I'll show you exactly how that works. This in particular was just a nice PNG that I got off of creativefabrica.com for the mockup, but you can get great mockups just like these right on Canva. You just want to look for ones that come as a PNG file, not as a smart Photoshop file. So to make sure you're placing this in the right spot, you can lower the transparency quite a bit, so that way you can try and line it up as best as you can to cover the full area, but fit pretty close. So this one I will try and line up to cover all of the Tumblr as best as I can. It's kind of a different size than this one, so you kind of have to make it work just like normal mockups. So I'll make that a tiny bit larger so it covers the whole area. All right, and then I'll lower the transparency a little bit, but you don't need too much with some of these mockups that you're using. So let me show you how this works. So then for the top image, what I'm gonna do is click this image button, and then I'm going to upload that background image one more time as a PNG. And when I upload it, I'll click Add to Center. And now this will show you what it's actually going to look like when it's made. So this particular mockup that I purchased for the Tumblr wrap, again, already has the shadows and the shine all built in. And so this is what our template's going to look like. And then when you use this template to create mockups, it will replace that little flat piece that says Tumblr wrap on it with your actual design. So I'll show you that in just a moment, but we'll finish this template. So then we'll do this next one, we'll do the same thing, but now we already have that placeholder created. So now we'll just open it. Now this is a little bit different because it's just one piece. So whatever part of the design you want included. So for a Tumblr wrap, maybe you would like the center part included in the mockup. Again, make sure to cover the whole back. We'll kind of center this on the Tumblr like so, and then raise this again. And then we will add the top image one more time. So then now it's sandwiched in between, and again, click Add to Center. We'll let that load in. And then in this particular case, I'm not making any other pages having a placeholder. These ones are just going to be the same every single time, so these don't need to be edited. Hello, Cassie from the future. I just wanted to interrupt this because I forgot to show you how to add a watermark to your listings. So once you've got it all created, all the different layers, the last thing you need to do is actually click this images button and upload your watermark. So I made 2 examples here where I did just one big logo or words over and over again. You can make this however you like. Just save it as a transparent PNG with white text. So here I'll click images and I'll select this first one with just the text over and over again and click Add to Center. And so now if you upload this as the top layer of your template, Simply Listed will add your watermark for you each and every time. So let's just add this over top. If you wanted it tilted, you could do it tilted, however you like. And then I would just obviously recommend lowering the transparency quite a bit. So if you want it just really, really faint, now you can kind of see the watermark there, but you can make this as opaque or as transparent if you like. So now if I have the watermark and I click save, I'll show you what this looks like when you actually test it. So now here you can see the watermark has been added over top of the design, and the simply listed watermark won't be there when you actually download it or publish it to Etsy. And so you can add that to each and every page of your template. That way you can watermark your images once and then it's done completely automatic after that. So the last thing you need to do is save it. So maybe one design, tumbler wrap, for example, and we'll save it, and I'll show you exactly how this works, and then I'll show you another example. So when you actually create any templates on Simply Listed, I do always recommend testing it, because with our monthly plan, you do get either 100 listings worth of mockups, or if you pay for the upgraded version, you get unlimited. But those 100 mockups are counted when you create them. So when you make a template, make sure to test it first before actually making mockups with it. So that way you're not wasting any of those credits. To test your template, you just click the 3 dots on the template and click test. And here's where you will actually upload your artwork. So here you can see we just have the one print area that we created. So whatever design I upload is going to get uploaded to both of those pages. So when I click this upload button, I can upload my artwork. So this is other artworks that I've kind of uploaded, but I'll click new artwork and then go find the artwork that you created for those designs. So for example, today I'm going to make mockups for all 3 of these. So I'll upload all 3 of them to the library. That way they're easier for me to just click and create mockups for. So let me show you how the test works, and then I'll show you how it works when you're actually uploading more than one all at once. So now that it's uploaded, I will just test one of these. So we'll use this cow example and click confirm, and then I will click test artwork. So here it's going to put that tumbler wrap design on both of those images and show us what it's going to look like. And here it is. You can see it put the design behind the top layer. So it does look like it has the shadows and the sheen. And then here is the one from the front. And then it just has these images without making any changes to it that you might want to include. So now that we know our template is working correctly, it all looks like it's set up right. When you actually want to create mockups, here's what it'll look like. You'll click your template, and that makes you attach the artwork, or you can click the little paperclip button, either way. So click the template, and now when you click this upload button, you can select multiples. So here I'll say make me mockups for all 3 of these. If you upload them all at the same time, it will auto select. So if you're, say, uploading 20 different listings that you want to make design, or 20 designs that you want to make mockups for, it will auto select them right when you upload them. So that does make it easier. Click confirm, and then it's also going to ask you if you want us to create a video for you. So what this is a video slideshow. So it'll spend 3 seconds on each page, and then it'll have a slideshow. So I'll show you what it looks like to have us create the video, and I'll click attach artwork, as it is creating it for all 3 of those. If you do make a pre-made video that's the same for every single listing, then all you'll do is click these 3 dots and click upload video, and then we'll upload that to each of your Etsy listings as you create them. So coming over here to the approval queue, now you can see there's 4 in it, and then you'll click on the custom approval queue where it says here there's 3. You can approve these designs. So here, if I open this, you can see all of my designs have been added. These look great. Make sure that you like them and that they turned out the way that you'd like. And these all look wonderful. So the last thing you need to do is tell us which Etsy listing you'd like us to upload these to. So if you do want to just download them and upload them yourself, you're welcome to download right here. There's little download buttons, or you can even click select all and click download. But if you're wanting to connect to Etsy, again, you do need to have an Etsy listing. So I made the Valentine's Day cow one. So then if I wanted to, say, do the other ones, I could click make a copy again. This one could be, say, for the Highland cow, tumbler wrap, PNG. Obviously do all your real SEO. You could add in the rest of your tags. And then we'll copy this one more time for our 3rd one. So this one is our butterfly, tumbler wrap, PNG. So it's really quick to be able to make these new ones. And now that I have Etsy listings for all of them, I can either copy and paste the listing ID in, or I can just select the Etsy listing. So if I click select Etsy listing, it's going to pull up all of the draft listings that we have on Etsy. If you do have the listing live already, then you would need to switch the listing status to live. But while we're waiting for this to load, because it does take a quick second, you can also just copy and paste the listing ID. So let's say I'm in this one for the cow Valentine's Day one. If I click the URL, I can actually copy and paste this number here at the end, and that is the listing ID. So coming back over to Simply Listed, now it's loaded. But for this one, the first one is the butterfly one, so we'll select that. And again, if you want, you could copy and paste the listing ID like I did. So if I paste that here and click this upload button, then it'll connect directly. So that can be a pretty quick way to do it. And so then for the, I think that was the Valentine's Day cow. So obviously make sure if you're doing the right one. So this one is actually the Highland cow one. So I'll upload that to this one and replace what I just did. And then I will grab the Valentine's Day cow one. Cow Valentine's Day. I'll grab the ID, so whichever way is easiest for you. If yours takes a little while to load, I'll paste that in there and click upload. And now all three of these are connected to Etsy, so we know which ones to upload them to. So if you click select all and click publish, now it's going to publish all of those mockups directly to these Etsy listings. So the last thing you'd have to do, and you can see them uploading here, is finish your title or your tags or like the top of your description, anything else you want included. And we will also upload the video that I was talking about as soon as the video is created. Sometimes if you upload before, the video might not be there just yet, but it will upload as soon as the video is done loading. So we'll give this a quick refresh and see if these are finished. So you can see here the video is uploading for both of these. So if we click on the cow one, you can see the cow is uploaded here. You can see the video if I click play. So it's going to be just a little slideshow that changes the page, and you can pick which pages are included. If we go back, I can show you that in just a moment. And then all of these are completely included. So you could just go ahead and publish this to Etsy once you've finalized your title and your tags. Coming back to Simply Listed, if you ever want to exclude any image, like say you want to exclude the first image, or you want to exclude, say, a size chart, then you don't want to include it in the video, it is really easy. You can just click these three dots here and click add page name and name it ignore video. And click update, and now anytime you make a mock-up for this template, it won't include that first image in the videos automatically. So that is a really nice feature. Now let's do another example. If you want to include multiple files in one template. So for this one, let's say it's for four designs in the Tumblr wraps. And this last page, instead of the exact same free digital downloads every time, maybe this digital download is for 4 different designs all at once. So we're going to add a page here, and I'll upload a new background image that I created, which would be this, where it just says, these are your 4 files that you create, and I'll show you exactly what you would do with this one. So here, now that we have this, your 4 files included, what you could do is add your placeholder. So you could make the Tumblr wrap be down here at the bottom. So if you wanted it to kind of be the exact same thing, then what we could do is add the placeholder. So we already have the first file. So the one that you've already created one for, that's perfect. But if you want to create more, you click add placeholder and say add new placeholder. So do this one the same size, the 2790 by 2460, and this one we'll call it the wrap 2, and click save, and that'll make another placeholder where now when we click this template to make mockups with, we will be able to upload 2 different design files instead of just the one like I showed you. So we'll add that one here. Maybe we'll add a 3rd and a 4th. So again, do the same size. And so now you know which one's which and which ones are on multiple pages. So here we uploaded this. And if you want, you can upload this same mockup that I have on this first one to this last page. They do look like little tumblers. So let me go grab that. You'd click add image, find the file and click upload and click add to center. And now we will just position that over top of the print area just like we did on the other one. And I'll do this for all 4 of them. We'll make it smaller so it just goes right on top of that one, just like we showed you in the first place. And then now here, since we've already uploaded it, we can just clone this and add it on top of the other files. And once you have that all uploaded, you can click Save. So let me show you what it looks like when you're actually uploading multiple artworks to one template instead. So now when I click this to make mockups for, I'll see Tumblr Wrap 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I would upload that artwork for each of them. Now I only have these 3 examples, so we'll just use these ones again, but they're all gonna be in the same mockup template instead of in separate ones. And I'll just upload the first one a second time. And so this is going to add all 4 of these mockups to one set of mockups. If you wanted to make mockups for a second Etsy listing that also sells 4 files, all you have to do is click this plus button and upload the 4 files for that one. But I'll just delete that really quickly, and I'll show you what it looks like when I create a mockup for that one. I probably should have tested it first, again, to make sure that I made that correctly, but we'll just show you it as the example. We'll come over here and wait for it in the approval queue. So now that that's uploaded, here we can click on the photo. So you can see page 1 was uploaded to the first page and the second page. And then the files were uploaded to the Tumblr Wrap 1 as well, a different one to number 2, a different one to number 3, and a different one to number 4. So now you really can use this however you like. It is super customizable. The print areas can be different sizes, they can be the same size, but I hope that this was really helpful in understanding how to actually use Simply Listed for your digital downloads. And we do have big plans to expand our features for digital sellers in the future. So we hope you love Simply Listed, and don't forget to sign up for your 7-day free trial down in the description if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.